Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a build that is, well, technically 6 Celestial, though I wouldn't really call this build 6 Celestial because it does require a spat, but I put 6 Celestial in the title because it's more interesting than just what it is, which is essentially Ashe, Shojin's, Runans. It's Protector Sniper at the end of the day, but instead of playing Jhin, we play Ashe, and we play Ashe with Runans, Shojins, and Ginsus, or Runans, double Shojins, or Runans, Shojins, and a defensive item. But essentially, I managed to get 6 Celestial in this build pretty early, and the healing was pretty insane. So if you can get 6 Celestial, this is a build that actually can make 6 Celestial a thing. Right, let's talk about how to build it. By the way, thanks to G2A for sponsoring the channel. They're amazing. If you guys like this content, as I do try to do a lot of educational TFT content, feel free to like and subscribe and leave a comment. Leaving a comment is super helpful for me, and honestly, I just love reading like everybody's doing really well in TFT, and I love thinking that I've helped you guys out. Let's start off with the build. So with any protector build, the early start is always going to be Jarvan plus a protector. In my case, it was Xin Zhao, but you can have Jarvan Neeko, Jarvan Rakan, whatever. I actually think Rakan is better than Xin Zhao if you've only got level 1s, but if you've got level 2s, I think Xin Zhao is very strong. So you're going to have Xin Zhao and Jarvan, and then you're going to have a Caitlyn. And honestly, Caitlyn is a great item holder for Ashe, so any of the items that you can combine for Ashe. What I would say is don't combine a Runan's Hurricane because it's not a super flexible item, but if you can get a Shojin's or a Ginsu's, those are fine to combine because they work well on Caitlyn. The Runans you can combine if you've got a Shojin's already. I wouldn't make a Runan's Hurricane as a first or opening item. I don't think it's that strong. So your level 3 might look something like this, right? Your level 4 is going to be whatever you can find, but the ultimate edition is quite clearly going to be Ashe, because you're going to get Celestial, and then you're also going to get a Celestial, and you're also going to get Sniper. So this is what your level 4 could look like. This could be Vayne, or in my case, I ran Xayah. So I actually ran Xayah and Caitlyn. You could also run Rakan. You know, because that would give you Celestial and another Protector as well. But in my case, I ran the Ashe. And then at level 6, what you're aiming for is 4 Protectors, 2 Snipers. So you're going to have Rakan, Xin Zhao, Jarvan, and then you're going to have Neeko. All of these units. In terms of itemization, it depends on who you want to be your primary tank. If you are going for 3 stars, or you're going for any of them a 3-star, you should always try and put your Warmogs on the one that you're thinking going for 3-star. In my case, it was Xin Zhao. Most people like to put it on Jarvan, but let's, say for the sake of this video, it's going to be the Xin Zhao. Now, I didn't get a Warmogs, but it is a good item for Xin Zhao, as is something like Titan's Resolve as well. Xin Zhao, if you can get him to level 3, can be a very strong tank in your composition. What you're going to do eventually then is you're going to replace the Caitlyn for a Jhin, and then all of those items that you had, you either put onto the Ashe. Now, what you can do is if you find a Caitlyn earlier, you can sell the Caitlyn and transfer the items over to the Ashe regardless, right? When you're positioning, be aware that you are thinking about Blitzcranks, so Ashe should always have someone next to her if there is a Blitzcrank. You should be looking for Zephyrs, and you should be looking for Infiltrators. If there are Infiltrators, it may be worth grouping up your units like this and having your Jarvan down here. I always like to have my Jarvan here anyway because the attack speed is important, but if there are Infiltrators, it might be worth doing something like this to try and protect your Ashe and your Jhin. Towards level 7 and level 8, now, it really depends on what you want to do with your comp. What I would say is that towards level 7 and level 8, the best additions that you're going to get in this scenario are probably going to be the Karma and then like another Mystic, because that's going to give you Dark Star. And then you're also going to then have another Mystic, which really and ideally could be a Lulu at level 8, okay? Because that's going to give you 4 Celestial, which is obviously very strong. What I would say is obviously if there are no Blitzcranks or whatever, you don't have to worry about your snipers being in the corner. And if there are no Infiltrators, you can put your Rakan a little bit further on the front line, right? This is where the Celestial Spat comes in useful, because level 9, what I ended up doing was adding a Celestial Spat to Jarvan randomly and then bringing the Xayah in. I just brought a random 1-star Xayah in, and all she did was to give me Celestial, and that gave me 6 Celestial. Now, if you don't get the Celestial Spat, which you might not do all the time, obviously Xayah is a useless addition, and what I would say as a good addition at level 9, if you don't get 6 Celestial, is Janna or Thresh. Honestly, either or work. If you've got a Thresh too, it might be worth just putting Janna on your bench and having Thresh pull the Janna in. If you've got a no Thresh 2, or you're going up against like Vanguards, for instance, it might be worth having the Janna because that's going to give you some magic damage, especially on your gym. And that is Ashe Celestial Sniper. And in my case, in this particular video, it was 6 Celestial. So we're going to look at a video of me playing the 6 Celestial version, which was very strong. Hey everyone, so I will have done a little intro build guide before this video started, but obviously when I'm playing on my Smurf, I'm usually playing on it to illustrate specific builds that I don't feel confident doing on my main. The reason I don't always play on my main is because I play on my main to like climb ranks, and if I get a good game, I'll talk about it. When I play on my Smurf, it's like specifically to try and showcase a particular build, and the build that I want to try and showcase today is going to be the Master Yi build, which involves starting with bow. So we'll see if we can do that. And I just don't think I'm not confident enough to try and make this work on my main because it's quite a difficult build to play. And the reason it's difficult is because you need 3-star Master Yi, and like you need a spatula usually. Like you can play it without a spatula, but you kind of need a spatula a lot of the times. So I'm not like ultra confident in making this build work on my main, which is why I'm potentially doing, well, trying to do it on my Smurf. So the reason I play on my Smurf is to illustrate a particular build. Hopefully I can keep my Smurf around Diamond Elo, but obviously if it ends up getting to Master Tier, then I'm just gonna have to accept that I'm gonna be playing on both my accounts. But at least I can play on this account and not really worry about losing Elo, I guess, because this is my Smurf, obviously. But we're kind of like high plat diamond. Most people in this game are like platinum and diamond. So I'm going to just sell all those and then buy up this entire shop because this has actually got quite a lot of useful units in it. The other build that I could potentially showcase is the Caitlyn Jarvan build, which I think is still fairly strong. You just kind of have to get a 3-star Caitlyn. This is Plunder Planet. Oh, this is Plunder Planet. And the thing about Plunder Planet is that you need to have a good early game, which means maybe Darius, maybe Space Pirates. So essentially some champions are going to drop coins. So the more powerful we get, the more champion killing potential that we get in the early game, the better. That's actually quite nice to have the Nico. Jarvan. It's pretty good. Nico is nice, of course. So I think we sell that. We buy these two. We potentially even buy the Xin Zhao. Because we could get Celestial if we were to play Xayah and put Xin Zhao on, we could get Celestial, right? Let's see how we go. Could play Shredder 2.0, of course. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, we're going to do that. Alright, we're off to a good start. That's a Caitlyn. I think we level up here, right? I think what we do is we sell that and we level up and we put the Xayah on. And I think what we should do is give Caitlyn Master Yi items. And if we win, I think we sell the Graves and pick up the extra Xin Zhao. So I feel fairly confident in this particular matchup because I feel like we've just got a slightly stronger build. Okay, so the Xayah gets hit with that, but the Caitlyn doesn't, which is definitely not good. Sweet, so we got some gold here. Oh wait, we don't even need to sell, we can just buy. So this is why Plunder Planet is good, because if you're or good for people who are sort of confident in their early game. That's a Jace. That's a Jace. I do kind of want to think about... I think this is just strongest right now. Are there any Blitzcranks? There is a Zed. Honestly, I'm thinking about just doing this. Try and protect my Caitlyn. First of all, is there any Blitzcranks? Or are there any Blitzcranks? Sorry, my English. There we go. And there's no Blitzcranks, so let's just do that for the time being. This guy doesn't have any damage. This is the only thing that I've got going for me in this particular scenario. This guy doesn't really have any damage. It's just about whether I can survive long enough to get, yeah, I think we should be able to survive long enough here. Okay, well we killed the Leona, I suppose. My Caitlyn is also ramping up in damage, and I don't think he's going to have the damage to kill my Xin Zhao. Obviously, early Celestial is nice in this particular case. Alright, so we got a bit of gold. I think we're going to sell to try and get to 10 gold on this round. That is a 2-star Xin Zhao. Very early on. That is broken strong. Are we instead playing Ginsu's Shojin's Ashe build? Because that sounds like where we're going now, doesn't it? It sounds like we're going towards a Ginsu's and Shojin's Ashe build instead. I feel like we have to adapt already in this game. Yeah, we've got a 2-star Xin Zhao, so it just doesn't feel good to... Like, 2-star Xin Zhao is quite clearly going to carry me a long way. If I win, I'll buy the don't even need to... Should I pre-level? Like, we're not playing Graves, right? We're not playing Graves, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm going to pre-level and stay at 10 gold. So this is why Plunder Planet is so good if you have a good early game. Because you can get an economy lead and get, like, a strong position in the game. In terms of, like, units. Well, this gives us Quicksilver or Ginsu's, so we maybe don't need to be too stressed out. Okay. So, that's good. That's also really good. Yeah. Honestly, at this point, yeah. At this point, just yeah. I'm keeping this, obviously. I don't really know 100% where to go with this just yet. Oh, wow. This is, like, unbelievably perfect. I've got perfect Ashe items. I've actually just got straight up perfect Ashe items at this stage in the game. Isn't that kind of hilarious? So if you can hear my curtain in the background, it's because I've kind of opened my window. It's really hot in the UK right now. I think I'm going to level up. The reason I'm going to level up is I want to put the Rakan in. In fact, I'm just going to put everybody over here, honestly. I'm going to buy these guys. So I've got 6 gold here, so if I get 2 gold from Plunder Planet. Any Blitzcranks? This is the question. Any Blitzcranks? Doesn't look like it. Still some on the bench, but doesn't look like any Blitzcranks. So the only thing that I'm concerned about is Infiltrator positioning and Blitzcranks. There's another Nico. Now, I could play Teemo, but honestly, I think just having the better front line with the Ashe version is better. And also I don't think Teemo's good without Astro, and I'm not particularly sold on Teemo without items either. So I have 2 options here. Options that I can consider. Well, I'm going to go to 7, obviously. But why am I adding at 7? It's another Xin Zhao. I could just add another 2-star Xin Zhao for the time being, right? Really, I think I want to add a Karma, maybe. So I can actually... The options that I've got now are roll at 7 or continue to go to 8. I'm kind of keen to go for the sort of 2-star my entire lineup at this point. Ashe. Xin Zhao, 3. Wow. Not really sure what I'm doing with the Jarvan. Kind of want him near the Ashe though. Okay, now that we've got the Xin Zhao 3, I'm actually just going to straight up go to level 8. Is that a spat? That'd be a spat, won't it? Okay. We can make a protector spat, I guess. Runan's Hurricane. Probably Titan's Resolve, right? And then we can make a Celestial spat. Is there any spats that would actually be good here? Probably not. I think we just make a Celestial Orb. I think we do just make a Celestial Orb. It's, actually, maybe we hold it because we're planning on going for Celestial anyway, so maybe there's like a Force of Nature, actually. Because this will allow me to go to 9 units, and if I can find a Lulu, that would be insane. I don't even know what I'd put on beyond that. Because we're just going to do that. We've got a Force of Nature now. Like, what are we even looking for? Random Gnar? Are we just going to put a random Gnar on the field until we... Like, what else are we putting on here? Probably a Cassiopeia, right? For Mystic. That seems to be genuinely what we're doing right now. Well, I'm glad we put Mystic on because it seems to be... like it'll be important here. CC. Okay, that's nice. We're going to kill the mech, or at least drop it. Easy enough. And we got a load of gold again. We got 3 gold. When does the gold stop coming? I do want to kind of roll and hit some 2 stars. Or maybe I should just go to... No, because we're looking for 3 stars. We're looking for 3 costs, right? And it's a 30% chance at 9 to find 3 costs. So we should really... That's a better Mystic. We should really, at this point, just actually go for... actually don't think... I think actually just having a random Fizz is better than... I think we just go to 9 at this point. Right, should we roll a little bit at this point? I think we put the Janna on. We take that. Are we just going to go for a random 2-star Fizz because? Looks like it. Thresh, right? Ashe. Lulu. Okay, so Thresh is going to come on, right? Over the Fizz, maybe? Oh, please kill the Lucian. Okay, nice, 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 nice. We did it. I need to figure out what my comp's going to look like at this point. We could have 150% healing. Ashe, nice, there's another Ashe. Zerath, there is the... Maybe we don't care about the... Janna. I mean, I'm just going to take another... Okay, that is an Infiltrator Irelia, to be fair. Is Celeste... Okay, I might actually end up losing here, because I'm not entirely sure 6 Celestial is that good. But it seems to be working for my Xin Zhao, so that's always nice. We have 6 Celestial. Okay, we just need to get some more defensive items. Ionic Spark, Trap Claw, or Frozen Heart. Frozen Heart would give me a 2-star Thresh, though. Okay. So I think maybe Trap Claw. Could have taken the Zeeks for Karma. It's an Urgot. Karma 2, finally. So Thresh 2. That is actually a Ashe plus another Janna. Well, Thresh 2 is nice. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh no, they're gonna CC my entire front line. Okay, that's not good. Okay, we should have to keep CCing them, hopefully. We are healing for a lot, by the way. We are healing for a lot. I don't need to lock, right? No. Okay, 6 Celestial seems pretty strong. Alright, we've got a 2-star Janna. So hopefully 2-star Janna gets pulled on. We're gonna chill here. I actually don't want these guys anywhere near my Karma. Oops, I did not move my Karma over. Never mind. Don't think it matters versus this guy. Nice, good knock-up. That should allow the rest of my team to do their job. He has got the 3-star Yi now, but I think with the Celestial that I've got, it just is, he's never going to be able to burst through us. Because we have too much healing. We actually have too much healing. Goodbye, friend. 6 Celestial. This seems like the comp to make it work in. Shojin's Ashe. If I can get like a... I kind of want to like get rid of my bench so that I'm guaranteeing pulling in the Janna. Honestly, Last Whisper for Xin Zhao maybe. I don't think it's going to do much good on Jin. I think it's probably just better on going on Xin Zhao at this point. What's, is that going to stay on my board? Is that the guy who... That's the guy who died. I wonder if that's just going to stay on my board now. He's got a Shojin's. Actually, that's insanely good. I think we're going to roll down, look for, Jins and look for Ashes. Jin. Ashe. Okay, that's nice, Jin. We are so close. Jin 3-star. I think we can wait because I don't want to sell the Ashe because I'm so close to having Ashe. Like, it might latch onto. Yeah, so I moved away from the Infiltrator Irelia. Basically, I wasn't too keen on Infiltrator Irelia killing my Ashe, which is why I made that move. Although my Ashe did almost get killed there. Honestly, we are healing so much from this, but I think we may end up getting our first loss here potentially. Oh no! No! My Ashe! My 100% win! Damn it. Okay. Now we just need the Ashe. We've got all the Celestial on the field, right? I'm going to group everybody up. So he's actually got the... Oh my god, the Space Jam boy. Hopefully Jin actually, like, carries at 3-star. He hasn't really got many items, though. That's one of the problems. My front line is kind of getting decimated, although my Xin Zhao is still going, so that's always good. Okay, we're good. Damn it, my 100% win. Got taken down by 6 cybernetics. Alright, we just need the Ashe. Could have taken the... Come on, we just need... There's the Ashe. Alright. After this, we can start stocking our bench with stuff that's good. He has got a very strong comp. I mean, there's a good chance that we don't actually. I mean, he's not moving, so I'm just going to keep everybody in this corner. Okay, let's see how this works out then. That's a nice knock up. I think we're good here, right? I think we're good, right? The Jhin should be able to carry us. I might not even get a 3-star Ashe. God, I had that one loss. Oh wait, we are gonna get 3-star Ashe, nice. Honestly, it's probably Runans for Jhin. Because he's 3-star, so it's Runans. Deathblade's pretty good for his Irelia. Lulu. If he's not going to move his... if he's not going to move his... He is going to move them. So I'll move mine last minute. Double Deathblade Irelia, it's pretty spicy. It's not going to kill my 3-star Jhin though, who's just insanely strong. Yeah, I think we're good. Nice. Right, we almost 100% won it. Almost won. Like, one loss. We had one loss all game. Okay. Oh, it's so close. He just hit a bit of a power spike with his Thresh 2 Shojins, and yeah, I couldn't. Right, cool. There we go. Shojin's Ashe 6 Celestial. It's a thing.